Okay, so let's render and see how it looks. And I'll pause it there so you can see it. Okay, it looks kind of weird. Anyway, we're not gonna, probably because it's in the exterior and this is black, we probably want to change actually, now that I think, the image for the dome. So let me go to the touch the dome, look for the folder and search for an interior atmosphere more. Let me see, interior. This is good. I think it's better. Okay, so yeah, just that's kind of a weird approach. So, but what do we need from to change from here? If I check the image that we had, it's going to reflect whatever you have. So whatever you put as a dome, this is going to start reflecting, looking much more realistic, as you can see. So we need shadows. We need to give a specific material here and other qualities. So let's start. I'm gonna do the first thing that I'm gonna do is to insert an image. Sorry, a light. No, it's gonna be this light, the spotlight. So I'm gonna move it up. I'll press here to get rid of the frame for the camera, and I'm gonna scale it up because that doesn't change how it illuminates, but it makes me see it more accurately. So okay, we have to kind of see where the light is coming from, and it's kind of dark in general, so the light come from the top, seems like. So I'm gonna place it in the top, and I'm gonna place this one so we can see a little bit more. You see how it interacts. You can kind of see in your computers. You should be able to, if you press the last one in high detail, you should be able to see these shadows very neatly, unlike me. Okay, if we press the light that we have created, we can change many things from that light. One of them being the intensity, the cone angle. As you can see, we can increase it. The penumbra, the drop off, which are quantity of light that approaches the scene, or the quality of the limit that the focus of the light has. So you can change that also. We need to press in shadows here and create a depth shadow map and increase this to around 2003. And I like to put around 40 for now to make tests. And I'm going to render again from the same view. So let's go to bookmarks everyone, and I'm going to render and pause it. Okay. Okay, so by changing the dome, eventually the reflections are more interesting for both the MIA glass and the chrome. Now this is our blend which we're going to be working with. It could be okay for a very simple glossy type of material, but we want to assign an image, and so let's see how we do that. We're going to press this guy to go to its material, which is main cup. If you remember, we call it main cup. And we're going to assign, instead of a color, we're going to assign an image. If we press in this button here, this layout comes out. We have to press File and press Folder and search for an image. Okay. So I have several images saved, and I will tell you where I have found them, so you can actually check them. I have a metal one and this image, so you can go to this web page, CJ Textures, and select millions of them and download, and you have to register, and I think you can download a good bunch of images for free. So I invite you guys to select the ones you're more interested in, that fits better with your project as well. So okay, I select this one and I say open. And if I press 6 now, you see that the material is assigned, and we can see how it looks in the object. So now we're going to press this object, and you see the lines. We have to map it, what it's called. So we have to go to polygons and create UVs. And normally for this type of geometry, cylinder mapping is the best option, obviously. So you will see how. And mapping is basically changing how the image is associated so we can change and rotate and do different things. Depending on your object, you probably want to use different type of mapping. Probably if it's very crazy, automatic mapping does a good job, so do that option. Okay, I'm gonna leave it there. Right click in object mode, and it's kind of nice. So what can we do with this? I mean, basically the image is gonna render okay, but we should change other things that are interesting. So what we can do is go to Photoshop and open that same image that we have and change the curve value in image adjustments and curves, and you see how this changes dramatically the black and white composition of the image. So you save that and you call it as, I have saved already, that's why I'm not doing it. And that image we're going to introduce in several different spots. In bump mapping, we press on the box again here in black and white, file, and we're gonna go to file, folder, and you see I actually didn't do it. I did before that. I call it light, but you can see that it has the transformation that I did in Photoshop. And you say open, okay. So you see what's happening, and which is kind of messy. It's each of the things that we're introducing is pretty much like a degree of information that is set here, so for you to be aware about it. This one is talking about the bump quality, so this is the image that regards to the reflection, and the other image regarding to the bump, etc., etc. This image is regarding to the object itself. So we need to go to, we don't really have to do this, but we need to go to the bump 2D here and change the bump depth to 0.36. okay. If we go back to the material, which is main cup again, we'll see that in bump mapping we have this guy, which is all these series. Okay, this is explained in another tutorial, so you can check very clearly what this means a little bit before this one. So we're going to introduce that same one into both reflectivity and specular color. So we just press here again, file, it creates another set of diagrams, and sometimes it's just organized in a messy way. And we need to go to the folder again, press the same one and open. And again we go back to the material main cup and do the same thing for specular color. We press the box, file, folder, light. Open. Now there's a way of dragging from here. I will talk to you about that in class. It's very easy. You just press the middle button and kind of drag into whatever you wanted. So it's very much more convenient than the mess that I'm doing right now. So okay, so what else can we do for the main cup? There's the sets. There's mental ray. So it's a blim, but it has mental ray options. We're gonna change the blurriness to around 12 or 13, and change the number of rays to 3. And this will give us a blur quality, since it's not totally reflective now. And I'm gonna render again. I'm gonna make sure that I'm in the same camera and see how it looks, and I will pause it obviously. So okay, so it looks very good. I think probably we're gonna do a couple more like enhancing details that improve the rendering in the next little tutorial, so I'll stop it there now.